Magamatus,
and Irun of the Flamer Division.
and this is your burning hot news. New development since we were last in studio. Thanks to Alzlara Miranis Potaranea, the New Blood avatar has been completed, rifle and all. In the end, he decided to go with the more organic concept rather than the militaristic one, complete with a quill rifle and a fang bayonet to boot. You've seen it in person, Irun. How do you feel about it?
I think it looks great. I think it's exactly what everyone had in mind when they heard of something organic, you know? It's a New Blood. That's the only way you can really describe it, and that's how I wanted it to be. What do you think?
I completely concur. I think it perfectly encompasses, what it's like to be a New Blood. You're not necessarily any specification yet. However, you still look honestly really cool, and you're going to do really cool stuff and grow a lot.
Absolutely. I agree 100%.
Indeed.
Anywho, we have results of the mass recruitment event. The Flamers ended in the lead with 7, followed by 4 from the Quartermasters and 3 from the Grenadiers. This means that these 3 divisions are getting their avatars prioritized and completed first. With all the new recruits, the bootcamp squadrons are thriving. Magamatus, you helped a lot with the recruitment runs. What's your take on this?
My take on it personally is that with all the new people, we're going to see a massive revival in these divisions and regiments. With,
Absolutely.
How our group is built. You go New Blood to one of the 6 divisions of your choosing. I think it's going to allow for a lot of diversity and a lot of different people to be able to join and stuff. But honestly, the avatars I'm looking forward to because I have lots of ideas already.
Yes, we have discussed it quite a bit. And I would like to congratulate you. You put a lot of work into it, and I look forward to meeting all these new recruits. So, yeah. Great job.
Thank you very much. In other news, Vesanther Adaman Funkure, 3rd adopted son of the Hierarch, and also our wonderful head idea writer, has granted everyone in the Militants 1 free Adaman Hug voucher. They are redeemable on site.
And to clarify that he swears that he's doing this out of his own heart, and it's totally not an excuse for him to get more hugs. Lastly, before we get to our recurring segments, we are sad to tell you that during the mass recruitment event, we had 3 arcs leave us to pursue other passions.
Indeed, such kindred souls will not go unmissed in our community.
Absolutely. On the bright side, however, existing members of the divisions in question have taken place as Arc. Ventura Planturi has become Arc for the Quartermasters. Auslef Baka Paticuleo has taken reign over the Death Cavaliers once more, and our very own Magamatus Eshideri has been promoted to Arc as the Flamers. Congratulations.
It is truly an honor to be in such a position. Now, ladies, gentlemen, everything in between, and creatures alike, let us navigate to a different setting so we can speak to the Regiment of the Week. Ramesses!
Come here. They want to see us, laddie. What is it you need?
Congratulations on being Regiment of the Week.
What? What's that
The Regiment of the Week.
Now? Busy. Really? Oh.
Yes, right now.
Well, right now is kind of a bad timing, as you see.
Well,
Do
we need
really
to
have
see
to do this now?
We need to see the scouts in action somehow. We need to know what you do.
Well, you're right. The scouts have been kind of lacking off of propaganda lately. I mean, I suppose we can use this as a little boost for the scouts, don't you think?
Indeed. In that case, what do you guys do?
The cunning, the patient, the vigilant, Divisatus Noctus, the first to enter the battleground, the last to be ever seen. We are the first to be enlightened by the hidden knowledge our former masters kept so hidden, all to keep us enslaved, all to keep us ignorant and obedient to their tyrannical god. We were the first to be sent to the Battle of St. Ogilio. We were the one of many that claimed victory that day, and we will kill many more. I behold the kin of the faint, the eyes of the hierarch, and the soldiers of twilight, the spears of moonlight that utters not a whisper. We will silence you to the dust as well.
Wow, those scouts, they're
Great.
doing so much right now. Honestly, I feel that. Would you look at that? Hello, Remy.
It's him!
Well, Charlie, how goes thee?
Goes
going great.
well. Indeed.
Ah, wonderful to hear.
Good to see you made it back in one resource.
Hey, Magamatus, isn't it time for the Ask an Arc and Others segment?
Right you are, Irun. I think we may see a familiar face if you catch my drift. So, we're back again with Ask an Arc and Others. Today on the show we have Ramesses Foncure, Arc to the Scouts that you have just seen in the Regiment of the Week section. Rami, would you like to
Glad
introduce yourself?
you. I will tell you, it is an honor for you to have me here. Hell.
Indeed, we're glad to have you, honestly. It's an honor to have you here as well.
It's a pleasure. It's a big one, too. Considering this is my
Now-
first podcast, I mean,
Oh.
hell.
Entirely. Stuff like this, it does not happen every day.
Yep, you can say that again.
Indeed. Now, let's move right on to the questions. Normal owls eat their prey whole, so can you somehow unhinge your jaw to swallow a human? And if you do you also cough up pellets of hair and bone like other owls?
You know, that's a really good question. I was also thinking about that. I was also thinking about something related to that, too. Speaking of humans, training-wise, I haven't really been seeing much people attend. So, people always ask, whatever happens to these new bloods? How are they missing? Why are they gone? Well, due to genetics, hell, I could even fit 2 people in my mouth if I so pleased to.
Wow.
Spit them out,
That's quite an
nothing like
achievement.
bones. But I will tell you the disadvantage of them. The hairballs. So,
Ugh. I believe you. I
Disgraceful.
believe that they would be horrible, yes.
horrible taste.
Ooh.
But carry on.
Alright. Question number 2, we have, if there was something you wanted to be remembered for in this society of the great capital, what would it be?
That's a good question. What would I want to be remembered as? You know, I've been a part of this group for a long time. I've been known by many nicknames. Peepaw was one of them. I'm like a walking coffin. But if I were to leave, I want people to see me as a very loyal person, trustworthy. I've been very passionate about this group since day one. Hell, I cherish this group with everything. And you know what? I still do. Even with the little random occurrences we have going on right now. The little downfall of members, lacking of members. Hell, that's not going to stop me. You know? I cherish this group as if it's my own home.
That's very touching, Ramesses. Wow. That's... Man. That was a terrific answer to that question.
Yeah.
Now for the next one. What do you plan to do with the Scouts? It says right here, Scouts sign language?
The Moreau. Ah, yes. Well, for now, the Moreau is being held off until, well, what do you expect? We have more members for the Scouts, considering Admin Funkule, my brother, is being the only one there. And I can't really do any trainings with them until I have more members. Once I do, hell, I might even restart the whole Moreau. Maybe add some stuff to it. We'll see.
Sounds good. Sounds good. From what I've seen with the New Bloods, a few of them are actually thinking about becoming Scouts, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yes. I've heard. One of them wants to become my student. I forget his name. But though he's a good lad, though. He sounds very passionate about it, too.
Indeed. Question number 4. What do you see this group becoming in 6 months' time?
6 months' time. I mean, in 6 months, I know for a fact all the avatars will be done by yours truly, Militants of Ethrafa. But I will say that in my personal eye, I believe the divisions will, I will say they'll gain some members. At least for them to get a kicking start. Right now, I can kind of see them kind of lacking a bit on members. I do see in future it running quite smoothly.
I see. I completely agree with you on that. Fifth one. What are some recent developments you know of that are currently being thought up for the division/server activity?
You mean the avatars or the...
Really just anything. I mean, that's all I've got for that question.
Well, I can tell you about the avatars. I will tell you that we have some good models, actually. If, hell, these models may even come out quicker than the boot camp. Hopefully a lot better, too.
Terrific. That sounds amazing. And then, last question, from someone that I have no idea. I just got messaged this question. Do you have a permit for that ass?
I beg the utmost of pardons. This ass is licensed to me.
Ah, good. Good.
No
Good
one
to
will
know.
be getting a firm grip on this but me. And a little bit maybe Rose. We don't talk about that, but carry on. I'll find you, and I will kill you. Anyways.
That's all the questions we've got for today, so, why don't we head back over to the news studio? Let's, take it back over there and finish up this broadcast, shall we?
All right, thank you. Thank you for having me here. And plus, if you ever need me again, I'll be happy enough to accept this.
Of course. Thank you for showing up and participating with us.
That's all for today.
Thank you for watching, and stay toasty.
Toasty.